Welcome, my spectators, to the first Wi-Fi battle in my series. This is against one of my good friends Akuto during a stream I did. I am running Golem, Ninetales, Vaporeon, Pinsir, Scrafty and T-Tar, while Akuto runs Zapdos, Gliscor, Slowking, Umbreon, Doublade and Breloom. Right off the bat I can see that Scrafty is going to do work during this battle, being able to Drain Punch Umbreon, Crunch, Slowking and Doublade, and also Ice Punch the remaining three. So let's get into the battle. Right off the bat, Akuto, I lead off with Golem, and Akuto leads off with the Breloom. Now I run Swagger on this Golem, but I know that Brelooms can run Bullet Seed. So I switch out, predicting the Bullet Seed, which can break my Sturdy, into a Vaporeon. Knowing that my Vaporeon is bold and can take a hit from this no matter what it does, did not expect the Leech Seed. So Breloom gets the HP back from the Leech Seed, and also his Toxic Orb activates. Now I am not scared of this right now since I'm at full HP and I can take any hit it gives, but right now it sets up a substitute and I go for Scald trying to get the burn. I don't know why I went for the burn because it's poisoned, but it's me. I went for the burn and didn't expect him to go for a substitute. So right now he's just getting HP back straight out, like so fast. And after this he ends up with pretty much full HP, which is obviously very scary for me. So I switch out into my Ninetales. Obviously Ninetales is a fire type and I could break a substitute here as Ninetales sets up the Drought. Now Breloom obviously will go for a Focus Punch right here since it's behind a sub, and obviously because I've only just switched out I did not attack this turn and it completely obliterates my Ninetales. I have like no HP left on that, so I switch straight away. I am not taking that and it would be too much for me to take. Like, what's the point? So on the next turn I switch out into Vaporeon as Breloom goes for a Spore. This puts my Vaporeon to sleep and I am not happy about that. Vaporeon being asleep and just taking damage is not good. But I stay in knowing I can take hits, and Breloom again goes for a Focus Punch as I try and wake up. Ain't happening. I am not waking up, and he hits the Focus Punch, which takes me down to roughly half of my HP, just below. I get some HP back, not much, but it's enough. So Akuto withdraws his Breloom for no obvious reason, and I have no idea why he did that. I have no idea why he did that. I was on the complete lower hand. I had no idea how to get out of that Breloom. So I get a bit of my HP back, and luckily I wake up. I go straight for the Acid Armor, preparing for the physical attack, as Umbreon goes for the Pursuit, with me increasing my defense sharply. Well, +2 defense. It is not doing anything, and I withdraw some HP from the leftovers. Now after this turn he goes for a Double Team and I am not happy about that. Double Team is cheap as hell. I mean, I commend him for using it. I mean, I'm one that uses Swagger on a Golem, so there's nothing wrong with it. But I go for a Scald again, trying to get the burn for an actual reason now. And I go for the Wish the turn afterwards. I think this is a speed tie. So he goes for the Shadow Ball. Obviously I'm physically defensive, not as much specially defensive. So it does 30-40 damage and it isn't that bad. So the next turn he goes for a Toxic with Vaporeon, badly poisoned. I decide to again go for another Scald, but he avoids the attack with the, of course, Double Team set up. I gain the HP from my Wish. Now I'm back at full health. I withdraw my Vaporeon knowing that it can be used later on. I send out my Scrafty. This is the Pokemon that is most dangerous to his team and can deal the most damage. He goes for another Double Team. Now he's at +2 evasiveness. That is very dangerous. So I set up a Dragon Dance. This increases my attack and speed. A Dragon Dance Moxie Scrafty is very, very dangerous. So he goes for the Shadow Ball. Obviously because of Scrafty's Dark typing, does nothing. I go for the Drain Punch and miss. He goes for the Pursuit, again does nothing because of Scrafty's decent defense. So he withdraws his Umbreon now and sends out the Zapdos. Obviously, because of Umbreon being there first, I go for a Drain Punch here, and in which I restore some of my HP. After this Drain Punch, Zapdos heals not much of his HP back with the leftovers. I'm sure it's a tenth. So after that healing of Zapdos, I decide to go for an Ice Punch, since it is super effective and it deals a lot of damage. After that, Zapdos tries to go for a substitute, does not have enough HP. I think this is the game changer, because if it would have gone for the substitute, I don't know whether I would have been able to get it. I go for another Ice Punch and finish off this Zapdos. Now Scrafty's Moxie Boost boosts my attack once more, so now I'm at +2, and against a Slowking. My Scrafty goes for a Crunch, which is super effective because of Slowking's Psychic typing. This is a 0.5 boost on top of a double boost, I'm sure it is, I'm not sure, but it's +2. Now it's at +3, that is insane. And then Gliscor. Why would you bring a Gliscor? It's ground type, so Ice Punch will completely wreck it. I get another boost, and now it is at +4. The +4 Scrafty is insane. He sends out his Doublade. I can just use Crunch on this. I go for Crunch and completely obliterate this Doublade. One attack, it's super effective. Bang, gone out. Over. Another Moxie Boost. I'm at +5. I am ready to take on anything that comes in. And he brings in a Breloom. Now this Breloom, I'm at +5. This Ice Punch is going to kill. With the +1 speed, I am definitely going to outspeed it. So I get the kill. I'm at +6. I think, no, I might be a +5. I can't get, no, I'm at +6 because of the Dragon Dance. So he brings in his Umbreon. This Umbreon is not going to take a Drain Punch very well. So I go for the Drain Punch, super effective, +6 attack. You can't really go wrong there. I take it out, I win the battle for me, and that is game, guys. Hope you enjoyed.